Hello and welcome to another thrilling installment of Niche Radio. We're here with all your news and geeky updates for everything in the comics, sci-fi, gaming and everything else. Well, we'll be talking about new castings for telly, and we'll be talking about lots of other things too, like what if and who would win in a fight. But also, here is Connor Taylor to say hello.
Hello.
And that's all you get. Hello and welcome to Niche Radio. We are here to rock your socks off every Wednesday from 6 until 7. And thank you all very much for tuning in. You're all rad. Ain't that right?
Sure is.
Yeah.
I'm rad.
You're rad.
Roots radicals.
Oh, yeah. So today we've got loads of stuff for you. Our usual segments, including what is new in Forbidden Planet. What is new? Well, we'll tell you in a bit. Also, we got loads and loads of casting rumours and facts about various geeky things. But first, crack open a beer, get yourselves comfy.
Because it's Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Get your beer on. Get your pole on.
All right. Cool. Yeah, because everyone knows it's Wednesday, pole dancing Wednesday.
So
that's what we're doing
to smoke on.
Oh, right. Okay. So what's new, Connell?
In Forbidden Planet.
No, just what's new.
What's new?
Nanotechnology is pretty new.
Nanotechnology is pretty new. So is that way of measuring illness via Star Trek tools.
Ah, yeah, like those things that you're like meow 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 meow.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah. Oh, come on, listeners, help me out here. It's not a phaser, it's a tricorder. Oh, I've been watching loads of Star Trek recently. I watched Star Trek Insurrection last night, Star Trek Generations, and First Contact the night before. It's been groovy. But without further ado, let's talk about all the new merch, comics, graphic novels and manga that has come out this very week. So, let's start the rundown with a slurp of Stella Artois. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. That was really good.
What's new? What's new? What's new in Forbidden Planet?
So what's new this week? Well, loads of exciting stuff. I'm excited for it. Are you? You should be. Because let's start with the expensive stuff. Hot toys. Everyone knows these are the hyper-realistic, mega well-crafted, hand-sculpted by a million Iranian artisans who have been doing hot toys for generations or something. But first of all is the Falcon from Captain America Winter Soldier. That is coming today. Brand new on the shelf. Also, Ichabod Crane from Sleepy Hollow in Hot Toys form. One of my favourite things that came in this week was a cookie tin. Now, cookie tins are nice. You know, they're pretty good, but I don't eat enough cookies to facilitate one. However, I would consider this one. It is shaped and coloured like a Wookiee. And yeah, and of course the title of it is Wookiee Cookies. That's the only reason. I mean, the tin itself is, just a standard kind of cookie tin with a nice design on it. But the title Wookiee Cookies has sold it to me.
Does it come with cookies inside?
No, sorry. I wish I could say yeah.
It's dead to me.
Well, moving on then.
What's dead to me in Forbidden Planet?
Well, the Hand of the Kingpin, which, not the hand of the Kingpin from Marvel, like the baddie, not his hand. It's the insignia worn by the King's Hand, his right-hand man, in Game of Thrones. Now, we've had these in before, little ones, but not like this. Oh no, these are big ones that look almost exactly like the ones you see on screen in Game of Thrones. They're amazing. I think they're just over £20, and they are bright gold with like every detail. Like the hand that holds the pin, you can see the veins on it. It's absolutely mega.
Do you know how long there is until Game of Thrones?
Oh, no.
It's 11 days, or 270 hours, or 16,253 minutes, or 97 No, 975,205 seconds.
Oh, that's too long.
Yeah, let's hurry it up.
Okay, so also from Game of Thrones, there is the wax seal, as seen on the show, that Ned Stark uses, his Hand of the King one, to send little letters. That comes with some sealing wax. It's a nice little thing, and you get some little posh envelopes, I think, as well.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. Also, there are the Game of Thrones crests. Now, these are big. They're probably, let's say, 35 centimetres tall. At a guess. I don't know. Maybe 38. But yeah, you can get the Targaryen, Lannister or Stark insignia and hang them on your wall to relive that Game of Thrones feel in the comfort of your own home.
Is there Game of Thrones Risk yet?
If there isn't, there must be soon.
That would be really good. I would buy that.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm only just starting Game of Thrones, really. I'll already buy that.
Yeah,
because Risk is ace.
Risk is one of the better.
Would it be better than Lord of the Rings Risk?
Ooh.
Could it be better than Lord of the Rings Risk with the extended Take the Ring to Mordor challenge?
We should find out. Maybe there should be an extended game in the Game of Thrones Risk where you have to, I don't know, take Arya to the cool places or something better. I don't know. Ladies and gents, if you're listening, please get in touch on Facebook on Niche Nights or Twitter at Niche Radio and suggest a good subplot game to add into a Game of Thrones Risk, and we might create it for you.
Could it be like finding dragons or something?
Yeah, collecting dragon eggs maybe, or yeah, loads of cool stuff like that. I'm out of ideas. Yeah, guys, if you're listening, I really need your help on this, as you can tell. But anyway,
I'm on Amazon. I think there is a Game of Thrones Risk,
but it won't be as good as our one that our listeners are going to help us create, right? No, that's the answer I wanted to hear. Thanks.
No.
So also new in stock, loads and loads of Jim Henson stuff. If you're a fan of the ultimate guy in puppeteering, the legend behind everything, Sesame Street, Muppets, Dark Crystal, Labyrinth, and other stuff, the storyteller, loads and loads of amazing projects he worked on during his life. We've got loads of Jim Henson books in now. There's posh, big slipcase collection ones. There's art books. There's a graphic novel of the storyteller. And there's very, very nice edition novels of Labyrinth, Dark Crystal, and more. Which, yeah, they've all just come in today, and they are amazing. Also, an Iron Throne Game of Thrones bookend has come in. So you could have somebody, a little miniature guy, sitting on the Iron Throne looking after your Game of Thrones books. You could. It could be yours. So come into Forbidden Planet on Oldham Street in Manchester and buy all the stuff. That's the point. Also, Final Fantasy books have come back in. If you're a fan of the amazing artwork behind the high fantasy games, Final Fantasy, then you will want these because they are incredible. They have some beautiful illustrations in everything from watercolor, various inks, loads of CG, computer graphics, everything. All the kind of the knowledge behind the scenes of those incredible series of games. Okay, so how about some manga? Well, I've chosen all the ones with the best names to tell you about today. So we've had Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, number 2, in stock today.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
That exists. What is it?
It's about Lucifer and his biscuit hammer. It's their second adventure. I haven't read it. Come on, don't grill me on these things.
I wonder if he doesn't like biscuits or if his hammer is made out of biscuits or a biscuit.
I kind of hope both. It'd be kind of ironic. I hate biscuits, but I'm cursed to forever wield this biscuity hammer.
What would it be called?
Greg.
All right.
Also, Dead Man Wonderland, number 7, is now in stock. And this is my favourite one. Pokemon Diancie and the Cocoon of Destruction is now in stock. We've got 2 volumes in case 2 people really want to buy Pokemon Diancie and the Cocoon of Destruction. I should be a voice actor. I'm wasted in this radio thing. I'm off. See you later, guys. So, also, there's been some graphic novels in. Loads of graphic novels, in fact. But I've just picked my favourites. The first one, I have to say in a sultry, breathy voice, as if I'm Nigella Lawson describing whipped cream. Big, hard sex criminals. That volume came in. It's the hardback edition of the Image title Sex Criminals with Chip Starsky and Matt Fraction. And it's been an amazing thing. It's not as seedy as it sounds, although it is pretty seedy. It's about people who have this magical power that whenever they orgasm, they literally stop time. So they go on bank heists together this one girl thinks she's the only one in the world with this power. But then it turns out this guy, whenever he has a happy moment, he can then stop time. And so they decide to do bank heists together.
So they go into banks, have a wank.
Well, no, they don't do that, because that would be... I mean, people would notice when they started, and then they'd have to try and hurry it up pretty quickly to stop time. And then they still have them on camera. So I think what they do is, go somewhere close to the bank, and, they may have coitus. Who knows? You'd have to read on. And rob stuff. Also, Hawkeye, Avenging Archer paperback is coming today. And Runaways, one of my favourite ones. Joss Whedon written... Brian K. Vaughan started it off, and there's some of his arc there, but also Joss Whedon's arc is in this volume, which is, I think, the second volume in paperback of Runaways, and it's incredible. It's one of my favourites. Please buy it, lots. Also, Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse Prelude is now in stock. Wolverine Origin 2 in paperback. Adventures of Superman, number 3. And Batman 66, which is, of course, the camped-up 1966 Batman TV series, meets the Green Hornet. So a lovely little crossover there for anybody who is a fan of either or, especially both. So also in other news, we've had some comics, loads and loads of comics. If you want to know more, please get in touch on Facebook at Niche Nights and Twitter at Niche Radio. And if you've got any questions about it, please ask, because we can tell you all about them, where to get them, how much they cost, whether we think they're good, and what we're wearing. So I'll run this down so quickly you won't believe. So we've got Deathstroke number 6, Gotham Academy number 6, Tooth and Claw 5, Autumn Lands, New Avengers issue 32, Curb Stomp issue 2, Elf Quest Final Quest issue 8, Deadpool issue 44, Jungle Jim issue 2, Lady Mechanica issue 5, X-Files issue 22, Darth Vader issue 3, which interestingly we have tons on the shelf, but I was informed today that there are some going for £15 already on eBay. It only came out today and it's still available for £2.80 at your local Forbidden Planet. So don't pay ridiculous tout prices on the internet. It's going for so expensive because it's the first appearance of a new character, apparently, who I was told the name of, but I've forgotten it. So look it up if you like. Laziest finding out stuff ever. Tomb Raider issue 14 and Walking Dead issue 139, and that is your lot. That is all the new stuff in Forbidden Planet this week. Please come down and check it out. Check it out, as the Beastie Boys said. They did. You know what? Last week we did a quiz. We do a quiz every week, and it's very good. But last week I got every single question right, and I vowed we'd only use the Final Fantasy VII fight theme if I got all 5 right again. But I'm going to queue it up.
No.
I'm going to queue it up because I'm feeling comfortable about it.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not going to play it. I haven't won anything yet. But I'm going to queue it up ready.
We might do today. It's actually not that hard a quiz.
Oh, okay. But I don't want to get cocky about it, though, because everybody knows what happens then.
I punch you.
Yeah. So, anyway, let's have some beer.
that was the Owens drinking beer noise.
Mm-hmm.
You're on Fab Radio International.
Listening to dudes drink beer.
What's up next? Have we got the amazing competition time?
Oh, mate, have we ever?
Competition time. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. In a competition.
Competition time.
So it's competition time?
It is competition time. So, we've been running a free comic every single day this month. For anybody who has been on our Facebook or Twitter, you can see it with your eyes. All you have to do is like Niche Nights, like and comment on the original post. Comment anything you like, but we'll pick the funniest one to win. So get your senses of humour out.
Works out quite well considering we've got a gig tomorrow. So it's, if you want to claim your prize, come down to the gig and you can claim your prize.
Yeah, Tokyo Chips.
We've also got one a week Sunday.
Yeah, we do. We've got tons and tons of stuff. We've got Geek Night happening. We've got Dinosaurs and Capes Thursday after next.
We've got 2 tomorrow, haven't we?
Yeah, we do have 2 events, but we'll tell you that in our next section. For now, it's competition time, so we have competitions galore. Today, we were giving away a Deadpool comic, which was won by the amazing Tony Addis, who commented on the Facebook the Facebook.
What did he comment?
I can't remember. It was really funny though. I liked it. And yeah, we've had tons of winners over the past month. And yeah, it's dead easy to win. Please get involved. And of course, anybody, if you have won already and you're listening in, please come down to Tokyo Chip tomorrow. Get in touch on Facebook just to let us know, and we'll bring down the comics especially for you. Kobe Elliott, if you're listening, because I forgot to bring your comic that you won on one of the first days we did this, you get the bonus prize of me getting you some extra comics just to say sorry for being a forgetful douche.
Also, the first person to come down to Tokyo Chipped gets the free comic, which...
The Deadpool MC Hammer one.
Was it Diz Euler that
I think
gave it
was.
away? She won the comic of the day and said, give it to the first person who comes to your next event, which is a lovely thing to do. So whoever turns up first, could it be Kobe Elliott? It should be Kobe Elliott.
Yeah, get even more comics. She'll have to get like really big pockets or something. Yeah, so that is the competition that is ongoing. But yeah, please keep in touch. Get on our Facebook and stuff, because we've got more competitions coming out of our eyeballs. If you're coming down to Tokyo Chip tomorrow, which we'll be telling you about in un second, there is a competition there. If you're any good at Pokemon Stadium, then that's good, because we're doing a Pokemon Stadium tournament, which will have loads of prizes donated, especially from Forbidden Planet. We'll be showing Ghost in the Shell as well, and there'll be some themed prizes about that. But we're going to tell you all about that in our section about amazing geeky events happening in the Northwest. Yes, we are! 3 legendary Nights of Niche bring to you events full of fun, gaming, and competitions at Niche Nights.
Instantly feel better now.
Yeah, that was amazing. We were feeling a bit lethargic at the beginning of the show, and we're sorry, guys, for that. Sorry if it's been a bit lackluster so far, but we're on it now because we're both topless. We decided, hang on, this show so far is going a bit slowly. We need to zhuzh it up. We need to zhuzh. That's our sexy dance, as invented by Patrick Stewart on American Dad.
Do to the webcam.
Oh, is it set up now? So please get in touch on the webcam. Don't get in touch, just look at the webcam with your eyes. That's how it works, right? Yeah, I'm a bit of a technophobe, gotta admit. But yeah, so now we're trying to zhuzh up our lives by getting topless, which we managed to do during that short little song. Thank you, A-Team, for letting us borrow that.
Not only did we do it, we decided to. Thought, yeah, it's a good idea. Got topless, and we're back in time.
Oh yeah, and we're back in the zone.
Back of the net.
Oh, hairy backs? I don't know, all the back stuff. So thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. And you're listening to Niche Radio, the home of all the geeky updates, some random fun, and 2 wasters drinking beer.
Tokyo Chip Day.
Oh, Tokyo Chip Day.
Tokyo Chip Day.
Oh, yes. Yeah, tomorrow, Thursday, that is. If anyone's listening to our repeat, then sorry, you've missed it. Unless you were there, in which case you're rad. Yeah, we've got a double event. We've got a whole day of fun and games. Isn't that right?
It's going to be awesome. It starts at 7 p.m, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And come down to Fab Cafe. It's on Portland Street. There's games. There's a SNES competition. There's
yeah.
We're having the SNES. We're having the SNES at FutureWorks.
Yeah, we're having the SNES at FutureWorks, but no, it's
and
Pokemon
tournament.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium at Tokyo Chipped in the evening.
Manga films, chiptune, dance-offs, rad times, high fives, free hugs, beers, cocktails, Connells, Owens, Mike's,
oh, yeah.
Maybe even a big dog.
Oh, maybe even. Big up, big dog. Yeah, it is going to be absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's Ghost in the Shell, the classic anime that's being shown, which I'm looking forward to seeing, because I haven't seen it since I was a wee nipper in the 90s.
I'm not at all. I'm very much looking forward to. It's going to be a really good day. If anyone is a student at FutureWorks Uni,
whoop whoop,
slightly coincidentally, but
yeah, why not?
If you are, we're doing an event there in the morning. I think it starts at 11 a.m, I believe.
It does, yeah. No, it doesn't. It starts at... Yes, it does.
It starts at midday.
No.
We're getting there at 11.
Yeah, no,
it starts at midday.
It starts at midday and it finishes at 4.
It's a health and well-being affair where we tell you, if you want to play video games all day and eat pizza and drink beer, then do it. But our night's not at home.
Yeah, then you should do it with your friends. Yeah, you should come to our nights and then everybody gets together and play some retro games.
The station manager is now staring at us through the window for being topless and shaking his head.
Yeah, we should start flexing, shouldn't we?
Hi, Paul.
So, so ladies and gents, definitely come down to Tokyo Chipped tomorrow night. And yeah, if you're a student or if you're not, then crash the FutureWorks Health and Wellbeing Day. It's going to be so fun.
It's going to be awesome. We've got a camera set up with a green screen behind it, so we're going to be doing little video clips of you lot. Anyone who wants to come down can. We're making like a YouTube channel doing adverts on that. Mm-hmm. So if you want to be in our videos, come down, say a few words on that. It'll be excellent.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And also, as Pat Sharp once said, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Prizes to be won. He said some more as well. It's going to be like a fun house. Yeah, so that is the soonestest event, which is happening tomorrow. And then, of course, there's next Thursday. Not tomorrow Thursday, but the one after that. That's the next DNC. Am I right?
The return of
Dinosaurs and Capes.
We've gone back to back with 90s night, so it's alternate months now. So it's Dinosaurs and Capes. We've got some coconut rum we're giving out.
Coconut. It sounded like you were trying to sing it. We got some coconut rum
coming into your bellies.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We should never be reggae artists, though.
No,
it wouldn't work.
I don't think I could put it off.
So we're gonna have some free rum to give away. We'll also be DJing loads of tunes, right? Like what? Give us a tune off the top of your head. A tune you're gonna play.
Lithium
by Nirvana.
Yep.
Okay.
I meant to say Linoleum by NoFX then, but Lithium came out. I'll probably play that too.
Yeah, why not? We've promised it now. We'll be playing loads of soul, a bit of funk. We'll playing some 60s rock and roll, some beat, but then we'll be interspersing it with some 90s punk ska, maybe a bit of reggae, some slackers.
I found a version of a song today, a song I love, by two bands who covered it together, which I love. It's River Deep Mountain High by the Supremes and the Four Tops in one song.
Oh, nice.
It's awesome.
That sounds amazing.
So I'm going to play you that.
Well, in that case, guys, you definitely have to come down. There'll be dance-offs galore, free shots, and hell, maybe a prize for the worst dancer, or the worst best dancer, or the best worst dancer. You guys make it up. I'm not here to make up ideas.
There might be topless singing.
There'll be topless singing. There always is at our events. Somebody gets drunk and thinks it's a great idea to get their nips out, and it's always us.
It is always a good idea too.
But it's always a great idea, and to this day, I've never once regretted it.
I think we should quickly talk about the event coming up after that, which I hear some people like as well.
Oh, Geek Night. Yeah, Geek Night is going to be Fandabby-Dozy. That is on April the 5th at Fab Cafe Manchester. It's a bank holiday Sunday, so most of you won't have work. So you should definitely come down. But yeah, it's £4 in on the door. There are lucky dips full of loads of comics, gaming prizes, stickers and randomness. There's also going to be the incredible DJs from Tokyo Chipped, and also the DJs from Dinosaurs and Capes and everyone else, and also our very own Graham from Game Face, our sister show, is going to be there DJing his boobs off for you, playing loads of chiptune, geeky themes and awesomeness. We're also going to have a geeky quiz, which will be dead easy to win, because if you're listening to this, you already know all the answers to the quiz, so you might as well come down and win some of the awesome prizes from Forbidden Planet. There's also a cosplay competition, so if you like dressing up randomly like your favourite character from anything geeky, then dress up as it and come down, and you'll win a prize if our guest judge, Lady Noctis, one of the most famous UK cosplayers, if she deems you worthy, then you could be in the running for one of the top 3 prizes. But also, if that's not enough, the theme for this Geek Night, as voted by you, is Marvel Universe. So if you come down dressed as a Marvel character, then you get an extra chance to win the specific Marvel prize, which of course is Marvel themed and is going to be marvelous. So ladies and gents, please come down on April the 5th. It starts at about 4, and it's going to be fun all night long.
For the dance-offs, can we play the Marvelettes?
I think we should. It's definitely a Marvel theme happening here. Yeah, there's tons of stuff. Also, there's tons of amazing stalls as well. There's Pixel Beads. There is also the Riververse is coming down and selling their comic and CD, and tons more. Anigurumi might make an appearance. Socks and Monsters will be there. The triumphant return of.
I'm very pleased about this. I really like Socks and Monsters.
Yeah, and there will also be a Tekken tournament with lots of prizes, also donated from the incredible Forbidden Planet Manchester.
We also have Janie Cat coming down, who came down once before.
Yeah.
Sold lots of artwork. I'm sure she'll be selling much more this time. And
Mr. Picto, who has done one previously as well. All amazing artists, craft people, and other stuff. So yeah, so Geek Night is gonna be amazing.
Quiz.
Question 1.
Whoa. So, you guys going to play along with me? Because I'm going to try very hard to win this and get the Final Fantasy VII victory theme. Otherwise, I don't deserve it.
So, we're going to run through it once. I'm going to read you 5 questions. Owen's going to go, chives? Chives.
Chives.
And then I'm going to run through them again, as you would a normal quiz, and give you the answers. So, a fairly quick quiz. Question 1. Who was the original writer of The Walking Dead?
Ah. Alright.
Question 2. In what year did the Sega Dreamcast first appear on shelves? To clarify, this is shelves. Shelves can exist anywhere in the world. So internationally.
Oh, you said this was easy. It's not easy.
Question 3. What is the name of the scientist Loki brainwashes in The Avengers?
Oh. Okay.
Chives?
Chives.
Question 4. What is the name, of the device Quinn Mallory uses to slide to the next world?
What, the handheld?
Yeah, the device he uses to
Yeah.
know when to go.
Oh, cool, yeah, okay. Oh, that was hinty. I
And
like
question 5. I like this one. This one's, well, they're actually all from old quizzes. This was one of my favourite questions we ever wrote. I believe you wrote this one, so you probably know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
He says, flexing his nipples. Why did the animal rights organisation PETA condemn Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag? That's, why did the animal rights organisation PETA condemn an Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag?
Oh, I know all these, apart from the ones I don't. Okay, so
It's often the case.
So should we play the quiz theme again? You guys can just write down your final answers and we'll give you the answers afterwards.
Yeah.
Quiz.
Quiz.
Quiz on my face. Quiz.
I was in a quiz last night and my team name didn't win, but I was told after it should have done.
Good.
I was called put your nose in my vagina and whistle. That was a great name for a quiz team.
So have I won? Have I won yet?
Can I have a drum roll? Let's find out. Question 1. Who is the original writer of The Walking Dead?
Robert Kirkman.
Correct. Question 2. In what year did the Sega Dreamcast first hit shelves?
1995. Oh
No. It was 1998. It hit shelves in Japan. A year later, it hit shelves in this country.
I wrote that question down as well. I remember doing it.
It's a good question.
It's difficile. Très difficile.
Oh, no 100% for you.
Yeah.
Question
no
3.
Fanfare.
What is the name of the scientist Loki brainwashes in The Avengers?
I couldn't remember it, which annoyed me, so I wrote Hans Logenschroeder.
I like your answer. If I could give you the point, I would. But I can't, so I shan't.
Okay.
It's Dr. Eric Selvig.
Oh, cool. Oh, tipping my brain, that was.
What is the name of the device Quinn Mallory uses to slide to the next world?
The timer.
You are correct.
Ding ding.
And question 5.
Oh.
Why did the animal rights organisation PETA condemn Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag?
Because they didn't like the way you could go whaling on it.
It's true. It's the use of whaling.
Yeah, even though that would have been vaguely historically accurate, right? So, what's their beef?
Yeah, you can't really scrub out history.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, okay, we whaled. I mean, it's bad. I'm definitely not behind it. But it did happen. You can't deny it.
You know when people say, like, yeah, smoking on TV shows looks cool, so people go out and kids buy cigarettes. Kids aren't going to go out whaling. because of this. It's not going to happen. So shut up, Petter.
So yeah, they should change their name to Petty, shouldn't they?
Yeah. If you're listening, anyone who likes Petter, I love animals more than humans, and I would punch a man in the face if he kicked his dog. Petter is stupid. I'm sticking with that.
They're a bit like the version. They're a bit like if you're an ale fan or a real ale and beer fan. I love ale and beer, but I dislike Camera, who are the guys that campaign for it, because they're silly.
You don't get a camera discount here.
Yeah.
No, because it's $2.50 a pint anyway. Shut up.
Yeah, good point. So now our mood's been spoiled, like some sort of spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. In Quantum Leap, Sam Beckett never actually makes it home.
Shut up!
So for spoiler alert this week, we have absolutely nothing. We've fallen behind on all our TV shows. I haven't read a comic since the last time we spoke. I'm dreadfully sorry, guys.
I've got a spoiler for Fab Radio.
Oh, go on then.
It's quite big for anyone who likes our show. May like this news. So we came up with the idea last week, and it's all going ahead now. I'm quite pleased, and it's my idea, so I'm quite pleased. On a Saturday, we're going to be repeated. We have been repeated on a Sunday. It's moved to a Saturday now as part of a new super sci-fi Saturday.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So from 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. on a Saturday, so you can party away all night listening to all kinds of sci-fi with new people, new shows. One of which, the last of which, you're going to love. So we're first because we're the best.
True.
Because we talk. Let's be fair. So 9 p.m. on a Saturday. This show will be repeated. Hello on a Saturday if you're listening.
Hello.
Even though it doesn't start for 2 weeks.
But hi for them.
Following us will be Starburst. Starburst magazine. Starburst own Fab Radio, and they do a similar show. They just talk about sci-fi. It's great. Play a bit more themes. After that will be Game Face. Awesome to get you in a dancing mood, a crazy mood. Chris Graham's.
He is a whirligig of amazement.
He's a whirlwind.
He is
of enthusiasm.
Oh, he is a treasure.
And after that is a brand new show, Analog Thrash.
Hey!
If you've never been to those nights, in fact, Owen, how would you describe the music Analog Thrash would play? Metal-y, electro-y?
Yeah, loads of metal, electro, some incredible 80s pop and kind of alt pop tunes. Also EBM. There's also usually a separate room where they tend to play some grunge. You might hear a bit of new metal as well. But it's all kind of, it's all lots of fun to have a drink and a boogie to, and a bit of a rave. And they're amazing. They do loads of events.
What a way to spend a Saturday night. If you're at home or if just having a house party, tune in 9 p.m. I keep saying that. To us having a chat while you're getting the pots washed and the drinks on the table. And they'll all come around about 10. You can have a dance.
Woo! Well, that wasn't a spoiler. That was just great news. That was just absolutely amazing news. Chin chin.
Chin chin.
And here is our randomly.
Hey Owen, should we talk about a randomly selected actor of the week?
Alright.
Owen, should we talk about a randomly selected actor of the week?
Yeah, alright.
If you could sleep with any male...
James Marsters.
Yeah, let's talk about him. Alright.
Sweet, okay. James Marsters is, of course, famous for a bunch of stuff. But, Buffy the Vampire Slayer and later Angel will probably be my favourites. However, he also appeared memorably in Torchwood, one of your favourites, right?
He did. In Torchwood, who's played? He was Captain John Hart in Torchwood, and he was awesome. He was Captain Jack's old chum, and they were like brothers back in the day. And then Jack's actual brother tried to get James Marsters to bury him alive, and everything went a bit crazy. Also, they had one of the coolest sex scenes in any sci-fi I've ever seen, where they basically walked in, tried to kill each other, fought, effed, and then had a drink, having jokes about going to murder camp.
Excellent.
It was excellent.
I'd have to watch that episode. That sounds like a lot of fun.
He has a really good outfit too.
Does he? Yeah. Does he keep on that army jacket while they're at it though?
Some of the time.
See, if I was having sex with James Marsters' character in Torchwood, I'd tell him to keep on the jacket. Keep it on. Keep it all on. No, not all of it. That'd be impractical.
You get 1 point if you can tell me how many episodes James Marsters was in of Buffy.
Oh, wow, that's difficult. Could you tell me how many episodes there were in total, please?
No.
Oh dear.
If I was to guess, a fairly educated guess, 140.
That's a lot.
Or 150.
Just Buffy, not Angel.
Yeah, just Buffy. I'm going to guess 140, 150-ish.
Okay, how many was... I'm going to say he was in...
It's Owen thinking time. It's Owen thinking time. It's Owen thinking time. Time's up. Answer.
96 and a half.
It's 97. Yeah.
Who's the shrub? If you didn't know, it's me. I'm the shrub. So, well, that is. I'm pleased with that.
How many episodes of Angel was he in?
Not enough.
24.
That answer was correct as well, man.
Yeah, that's fair. What else was he in?
24.
I really like Caprica. You've not seen Caprica yet, have you?
I've watched the first episode or two with you.
Oh, you did, yeah. I love BSG. BSG is one of my favourite things about sci-fi. Possibly one of my favourite things in existence. So I'm trying to work through everything. Like, annoyingly, I watched The Plan before I watched the miniseries, and then I watched BSG because of an old flatmate who pissed me off. Told me to watch them in the wrong order.
Oh
He
dear.
was mistaken. Anyway, so now I've moved on to Caprica. Caprica, if you don't know it, is going back to Caprica when, before the Cylons attack. And it's about the Cylons coming up and being built. So, James Marsters is in it, playing a character called Barnabas Greenlee, who is a monotheist, you could say terrorist, monotheist. For those of you who don't watch Caprica, it's all about, and Battlestar Galactica, of course, it's all about having many gods, and they all have an array of gods, and there's a bunch of monotheists who are seen as terrorists. James Marsters plays one of the rebels/terrorists, and he is quite terrible, and starts bombs and tries to kill people, but plays an excellent character with a slightly weird, is he English, is he American accent. Also, he was in Without a Trace. I don't know anything about Without a Trace, but some people do. He was in that. More interestingly, he voiced for the animated series in 2003 Spider-Man for the character Sergei.
Really?
Yeah. Even more awesome than that, he voiced in Superhero Squad. He was the voice of Mr. Fantastic.
Oh,
I
amazing.
found that out today. I thought that was awesome.
Oh, well, we have to find those now.
We are. Also, do you know about his eyebrow scar? Do you know it's real?
Yeah.
Do you know how it happened?
No.
Got mugged in Queens.
Oh.
At random, some guy hit him.
Give me your wallet, or I'll cut your eyebrows so bad you gotta wish your eyebrow wasn't cut so bad.
I don't care. I'm James Marsters.
Yeah, he should have just vamped up and bit him.
Maybe he did.
Maybe that's what pissed him off. Yeah. Muggers don't like being bit. No, sirree. Well, that is awesome. I feel like I'm closer to James Marsters now.
And his middle name is Wesley, which I like.
Oh.
Wesley Wyndham Price.
And also, if anyone is a big fan of James Marsters, you should check out his solo album, which I've listened to and enjoyed.
I might suggest against that. It's not good.
No, but that was when I said enjoyed.
It was definitely James Marsters.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to be quite a hardcore fan to get into that, to be honest. Yeah. So, well, we always want to challenge perceptions on Niche Radio. So please go onto Facebook on Niche Nights or on Twitter at Niche Radio, because we will challenge your perceptions, and we will do lots and lots of things like ask, what if?
What if Wolverine's bones were made of chocolate?
What if Doctor Who used his powers for evil?
Oh, what if the Simpsons were all topless?
What if Bruce Banner never went to school?
What if... Shut up! Niche Radio tells you what if.
So today's what if is computer game themed. Now there's the film coming out soonish called Pixels, which stars Adam Sandler, which may or may not be a good thing. I'm going to reserve judgment for now. And yeah, it's based on all the old school computer games we played as youngsters. So it's Space Invaders and all these kind of things, and it's based on the idea that the probe that was sent into space, I think in the 70s, that had loads and loads of information about Earth as a culture, included these things about the early video games that were out at the time, things like Space Invaders and whatnot. And apparently an alien race took it the wrong way and saw it as a Space Invader thing that was a game, and they took it personally, because little did the Earthlings know when they were sending this thing off, this race of aliens actually looked like Space Invaders. So it looked like we were sending them a personalised threat through space.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I think that's the score anyway. So that's what the film was based on. Now, what if real life was like a computer game? Which computer game would you like it to be like the most? I want to think old school computer games.
Howard the Duck.
Okay. Which game's that?
I'm trying to think. There was that.
Do you mean?
Remember when we did put on the film festival, and there was that guy who put in the.
That's Duck Hunt.
Oh, Duck Hunt. That was an excellent short.
Yeah, that was. And Duck Hunt is an awesome game as well. Those simplistic games like that and Point Blank. I mean, Point Blank you still see in arcades everywhere. Just a nice simple game where you shoot stuff.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So you want that game to be your life? Do you want to live in that game for eternity?
Abe's Odyssey.
Oh yeah.
Or Exodus. Or
both.
The whole
whole
series.
Abe Land, yeah.
Oddworld.
Yeah, because now New and Tasty has just been released, which apparently it's just kind of a remake of the original two games.
Yeah, but I've not played it yet. It very much looks like it, but they were awesome. So
yeah, I'd play them again.
I can't wait.
See, I kind of like Final Fantasy, but it might be, I don't know, it might get a bit too crazy for me, because even when I'm playing them and then reading the walkthroughs, I don't quite understand what's going on. So maybe I'll look at something easy that I know, like Super Mario, just jumping on stuff. I could do that.
Mario Kart would be funny.
That would, although you'd get sick of driving all the time. You get saddle sore from always sitting down in your little carts. I think the reality of these things would, I think we're romanticising them. It would be quite brutal.
Like Golden Axe, that'd be fun.
Oh yes, Golden Axe would be rad. I'd be the dwarf.
Street of Rage would be annoying, I think.
Yeah, and Street Fighter would be annoying. Any beat 'em up actually.
Any point in you'd randomly. How often do you say the word A just in loads of sentences?
I'm not Canadian, so very rarely.
A. Yeah, Canadians would just send for the big attack straight away, and they'd be screwed for the rest of that life.
That's it. They'd use up all the big attacks.
That was always the most annoying thing.
Yeah.
So close to the end, and I pressed it by accident. I didn't mean to. You're nearly there.
Yeah, I could have used it on the bus.
Lame.
Yeah. Oh, see, if we lived in the Space Invaders, that would be pretty easy, because the Space Invaders come down pretty slowly. You just shoot them before you get your buildings. But we've got technological advancements since the days of Pong and Space Invaders.
I was just about to bring up Pong. That'd be pretty boring.
Yeah. I mean, Tetris, I could probably do that for the rest of my life, so living in Tetris might not be so bad, but maybe a little monotonous.
That would send you loopy. That song on repeat over and over.
I don't know. I mean, it hasn't yet, and as a child especially, I played that a lot, and it's one of our jingles as well. And it's not driven me loopy yet.
Have you heard the version by the London Philharmonic Orchestra?
No.
So good.
Oh, that's awesome. Can we get away with playing a snippet, do you reckon? Later on, perhaps. Stay tuned for some London Symphony Orchestra Tetris.
I thought about it today. We could play a full song, and I'll just cut it out before it goes on YouTube, and then we can't get sued.
Well, that's true, yeah. And, also we could just cut it out after 30 seconds, because let's face it, that song doesn't have all that much to it. There's only really 2 bits. Okay, so what is the game you choose then? Is it all the Abe stuff?
Definitely, without question.
Okay, fair dues. Yeah, I think I'm conflicted. There's too many games right now. I'm going to choose Mass Effect because I've been playing that and getting addicted to it. I'm just about to start the second one after just racing through the first one. So if anyone's got any hints and/or tips for Mass Effect 2 and 3, which I'm about to play, thank you very much to my good friend Lady Alex. If you got any hints or tips, please get in touch on Facebook and Twitter and tell me not to kill the guy at the beginning, or else we'll all die. So I want to try and find that London Philharmonic thing now.
Sorry, I was playing then. It's awesome. I'll have to play it when we get back, so we can't play it on the radio.
Oh, why not?
Because it's a 5-minute long song, and then we get sued for copyright.
We wouldn't play all 5 minutes, though, would we? 'Cause we could play 30 seconds and then it'd be alright.
It's got like a minute-long intro.
Oh,
It is really good, though. Anyone,
is it
if
like
you're
a
at
big
home,
build-up?
go on YouTube, type in London Philharmonic Tetris theme. They did a show where they played absolutely loads of songs from video games or the sci-fi worlds. They played like the Oblivion theme tune.
Amazing.
What else?
Skyrim? I'd love to
No,
hear
they
Skyrim
didn't.
live. That'd be amazing. I mean, they do entire gigs. I'm not sure if it's London Philharmonic, but I know various orchestras have done entirety of just Final Fantasy scores, because the Final
That's
Fantasy,
awesome.
the Final Fantasy scores. No matter what you think about Final Fantasy, it can be your least favorite game in the world, but the scores are absolutely beautiful. I mean that completely genuinely. Those are some of the most incredible pieces of classical music I've heard.
I fully agree, and I hate those games. I think they're. I was about to say they're rubbish. They're not rubbish by any means. I'm just not a fan, and they're not for me at all.
Yeah, that's fair
I can't
enough.
really say they're rubbish because they are what they are.
Yeah.
Just not my style. But the music, like you say, is awesome.
So, well, all I've got to say for you is high five.
Geek Scene, what's happening locally and geekily.
So we've got loads of news around the geeky, especially TV and film geeky news for all the superhero antics, sci-fi, and much more. But I think the biggest news that's just come out is X-Files.
I'm extremely excited about X-Files coming back out.
Yeah.
How do you know? Is it 6 episodes?
I don't know very much about it.
I think it. I know it's going to be. They're going on a. We're going to bring back loads of all the cool series to. It's a moneymaker, to be fair.
Yeah,
But do like loads of miniseries. And in fairness, you wouldn't want a one-off, and you wouldn't want them to bring it back because it would spoil it. So a miniseries is probably the best thing to do.
yeah, definitely. I'm really excited. I was never very into X-Files first time around, but I'm definitely going to toast this reincarnation.
It scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. I've recently started watching them again with my girlfriend, and need to carry on. I've not even finished season 1, and it's been a couple of months now. It's had no time. But yeah, X-Files is awesome. Mulder's awesome. I want to believe. And Scully's hot as hell.
Yeah, that's true. So that's coming back. So nice.
Jazz.
Some stuff that I was really excited about this week. There's been more news about the upcoming Preacher TV series, which was a Vertigo comic graphic novel. It was absolutely incredible. It's a very kind of balls to the wall thrill ride of high octane stuff. It is mad. It's a great set of graphics. And yeah, it's coming to TV. And there's been rumours of the protagonist Jesse Custer being played by excuse me, by Walton Goggins, best name in showbiz, I think, who was in Django Unchained and some other bits. But
What was it in Django and Jane, do you know?
I can't remember the top of my head.
That's a good name.
Yeah, Walton
Walton.
Goggins. Yeah. So he might be playing Jesse Custer. It's rumoured, because to be fair, I looked at photos of him before I came here, and yeah, he does kind of look the spit of him in the graphic novels. But the person who is more apt, and who has apparently been definitely cursed for the role of Cassidy, the Irish vampire who ends up being his best mate, is Joseph Gilgan, who is the chap who is more well known for his role in Misfits, or his role as Woody in the
This Is England.
Yeah, This Is England. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, so that should be amazing. As soon as that comes out, I am going to be doing a happy dance. Also, other casting stuff. Jesse Eisenberg, the sinister minister who has been released a photo of him with bald head, is going to be playing Lex Luthor of the bald head in Batman vs Superman, which should be most nice. And everybody likes to have a nice time.
Everybody does like to have a nice time. I'm quite looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't initially. I was thinking, Ben Affleck, DC, I could kind of take it or leave it.
I still am in two minds, but I want the knowledge in my head.
I think it'd be fun. Like the Marvel stuff, I'm kind of invested in now, but the DC stuff is like, it's alright for a laugh.
Fair. I do that with loads of things, like a banana and cucumber. Like, I didn't really like it at first, but I love Russell T Davies, and so I had to finish it because I wanted the knowledge, and it paid off. The end was good.
I hope some people haven't been watching TV and don't know there's a TV programs and just like, cucumber, wasn't a fan initially, tried it out, quite refreshing, gentle on the palate.
Welcome to Niche Radio.
Also, there's been more news. Jack Houston has been rumoured to play the Crow in a remake recently. He, if you don't know who Jack Houston is, obviously you can Wikipedia him right now. He's probably on IMDb, and he's an incredible actor. But he's probably most famously known as Harrow in Boardwalk Empire, and so that should be delish. Also, here's some news for the Connell in your life. David Tennant. This has been rumoured for some time now. I think we mentioned it on a previous show, but Dave Tennant is going to be Purple Man, the manipulative so-and-so who can control minds and puppeteer people in the upcoming Jessica Jones Netflix TV series, which is going to be awesome because that is one of the most sinister storylines in Marvel. Jessica Jones was she was a hero. She was pretty good, but she was kind of by the sidelines, and the Purple Man manipulated her, made her do horrific things.
He does do sinister very well.
David Tennant, and he did it very well in Harry Potter as well, didn't he? But yeah, the Jessica Jones thing, she gets manipulated to the extent of doing horrendous things, and eventually she manages to escape and gets a bit rescued by I think it's Luke Cage. But all of her superhero friends didn't notice her being missing for, I think it's something like 3 months, and that's what really breaks her when she comes back. Yeah, so Jessica Jones stands to be the darkest psychological superhero thing on the screen at the moment. Also, comic book men. If you're a fan of Kevin Smith, you'll know that Mallrats 2 is coming back. Mallrats 2 is in the casting stage, and they have got Jason Lee to come back. Do you want a chocolate covered pretzel? So Mallrats 2 is going ahead, and they've got most of the cast back involved. I think Kevin Smith had shared on his social media 6 down, 6 to go, so we're halfway there. And that's going to be amazing. Also, of course, Clerks 3 in post-production now, and tons of other bits. Kevin Smith is a very busy man, but I've been watching Comic Book Men, all about his store, James Silent Bob's Secret Stash. And the most recent ones, DMC from the legendary Run DMC turned up and did a rap battle against the fairly meek Ming, who fancies himself as a rapper. But after seeing the proof, I recommend you watch it. But I won't tell you who wins, but you can probably guess.
It's Ming.
I wish. And then also another episode where Walt Flanagan of The Secret Stash, and also artist of Batman comics, amongst other things, plays Go Fish against Billy D. Williams, who play Lando Calrissian. Plays Go Fish against him, and the stakes are whoever wins gets to name their price on how much Billy D. Williams pays for a gigantic Millennium Falcon. Boom. That is good television. So, ladies and gents, Comic Book Men. Look it up if you haven't watched it already. There is rumoured to be more appearances from Jason Mewes and fun and other stuff as well. So, we're rounding up to the end of the show, I'm afraid, ladies and gents. So, here's a quick one of these.
Geek Scene, what's happening locally and geekily. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the title fight, the greatest moment in superhero versus supervillain history. In the red corner, the almighty, the upstanding pillar of all that is good, and in the blue corner, the devious, the Machiavellian, the dastardly loser of all time. Who would win in a fight? You decide. Ready? Fight!
Who would win in a fight? I think my choice is Captain Kirk.
My choice is I kind of want to say Doctor Who, but I feel it's a bit unfair.
Well, I don't know. Captain Kirk's got some chops. I mean, okay, he can't travel through time, and he hasn't got any form of weapon.
Oh, he didn't know the captain, I think. Captain Jack... No.
Captain Hart.
Captain John Hart.
So
James Marsters.
So Bill Shatner versus James Marsters. See, I know. I think Bill Shatner will win. The sheer experience, the cockiness, not just as his character in Star Trek, but in general. I mean, the guy's a living legend. Those double-handed golf club punches. Yeah, I mean, James Marsters, you can sing to him, or you can have sex with him, as long as he kept on the jacket, as aforementioned. You're listening to Niche Radio, biased against sex without jackets.
I think James Marsters would watch William Shatner overact a pretend fight scene, say, "I don't give a piss about your mum," and punch him square in the face.
So just quote Buffy lines and then beat him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I want to watch.
Yeah.
It's not who would win the fight, it's what I want to see. It's what I dream about.
Yeah. Yeah, so Bill Shatner would be like, "What are you thinking? Why are you attacking me, a legendary actor?" And then he'd be like, "Why are you doing this? What are you doing?" But no, it sounded like
I was
Bill
just
Shatner.
out for a walk, bitch.
Oh, all that was trying to be the setup for that, and you completed it like a legend. Yeah, so we decided it. James Marsters would beat up Bill Shatner. Sorry, Bill Shatner.
I'll send him a tweet so he's aware of this.
Yeah, we don't want you to get beaten up, Bill Shatner, but, if it came down to brass tacks, you know what I'm saying? So you're listening to Niche Radio, ladies and gents. We are wrapping up the show now, and I'm talking really quickly. Hi.
I think we should do that every single week. We should go on Twitter and send the people who are pitted against each other the results of what we've chosen. Sorry, William Shatner, but we've decided that James Marsters would probably beat you if it came down to a fight.
Yeah, but
see if we ever get a response.
Yeah, based on the characters you've played.
I will do that after the show.
Yeah, I think we definitely should.
Niche Nights, the home of Geek Nights, Choose Your Adventure, Tokyo Chipped, Dinosaurs and Capes, and 90s Night. May the future be rad.